Good morning, guys and girls, and whoever else is watching my videos. Good morning, Diesel. How you doing? We're here in Maryland, I believe, and we're here to Flying J, and we're about to fuel up our truck. Looks like fuel is around $4.27 a gallon or so. So I'll walk you through how I fuel up my truck, if you're wondering. Good way to start the day, huh? Right, Diesel? Okay, so first you want to get your gloves. Always have a pair of gloves. These pumps are dirty. Right? Okay, put those there. Here's the pump. There's no one behind me, so I'm gonna make this video quick, so while I'm not holding anyone up, right? Right here is my fuel card. The fuel card in there. It's gonna ask me for my loyalty card. That is this card. Professional driver. Swipe your loyalty card. This gives me points for free showers and free internet. Alright, so next, I'm gonna say, next product, reefer fuel, tractor fuel, tractor fuel. This truck does not use DEF, thank God. So I'm gonna say skip. I don't know what all that other stuff is in there, it's weird. A unit number. Driver ID. That one you can't see. Okay, after you put your driver ID in, ask you if you want a cash advance. I don't need cash, not as far as I know. I know it asks you like 1,000 questions. Any additional products, oil, bottle DEF, or additives? No. One moment, please. There you go. You may be eligible for fuel and go. Continue. Okay. And then it'll say that we can now fuel our truck. Remove nozzle to fuel truck diesel. All right. Top off the fuel cap here. I'll take this. It in like that, make sure it's stable in there. It's pumping. It's pumping. Now in the States, you can do both sides at once. You can't do that in Canada, right? So we're gonna do both sides at once. Except this one you gotta flip up. Same thing on this side. Here we go, let it do its magic, and while it's fueling up, I'm gonna check the oil. I don't think I've showed you under the hood yet. Well, this fuel filter is getting a little higher, eh? I'm gonna have to change the fuel filter in the next couple of weeks. It is due for a service in about 2 weeks. So, Mercedes-Benz engine. It's a Mercedes MBE 4000. Here's the oil dipstick. Now this is going to be hard to do with one hand. So here I'm going to put you down for a second. What I do is I just use my glove in the tire. I'm trying to put you back up here. The oil is good, and this fuel is just about done. All right, that's that. Filled up for 100 gallons US, and we paid $428.93. Price was $428.9 per gallon. Still pretty cheap to me. But, whew. There you go, diesel. We're all full of juice. The oil is good. You check the oil before you start rolling in the morning, right? Like before I started rolling, I check the oil. But I always double check it again while I'm in the fuel pumps. Just because it's a good habit to get into. You always want to make sure you got good oil. You never want to run out of oil. Really bad, really expensive to fix. Come on, baby, start up for me. Come on, come on. There you are, good girl. So I really love moments like these. I just wanted to quickly back into a spot, right? Because I'm just going to run in and get a coffee and whatnot. And I didn't want to sit in front of the pumps because I hate it when people do that because I don't know how long I'll be in there, right? So I'm watching this guy try to park his gravel truck in this spot. Like, we're all waiting for him, right? There's like a lineup of 5 trucks. And he's going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And he couldn't get this little, like, 35-foot trailer into this big, long spot. He finally gets in. And I backed into my spot beside him like a boss. Oh, 10 points for Trucker Dodgers. Whoop, whoop, right in, first try. Took like literally 20 seconds. I can't do that every time, so I'm not bragging about myself. I'm just feeling really good right now. I made myself look kind of good. I wish I could do that every time. There's times when it takes me like half an hour to park. But today, everyone's looking at me like he's the boss. Or they're just looking at me like I'm an idiot because I'm talking to myself in my truck after I parked. One of those two. That is a beautiful color of a Mustang. Ooh, he's got the, what do you call them, taillights that blink like that. You saw it. Fancy. That, I love that. I would like to know what color of blue that is. Beautiful. So many people nowadays are getting cars in like these ugly colors, like diarrhea green and baby blue and like bright purple. Well, purple could look good on some cars. I shouldn't say that. It could look good. But weird colors out there today. That's a good color right there. So I'm just going on Facebook, or I was just going on Facebook, pardon me. Like, I was going on today talking about Australia. This is when I was parked, for you people who are wondering. And I think a vacation down under to Australia is nearing the top of my bucket list. So I want to start planning something out where I can go to Australia, because that's been one of my dreams. Out of anywhere in the world, I want to go to Australia. I want to go to many other places too, but I definitely want to go there, so I want to go there first. So what I was thinking is maybe fly out to one of the coasts, like maybe the west coast, there's not as many people there, rent a car and drive clear across Australia to the east coast and hang out there for a while in the big city. Now, is that safe? And how long would that take? I really got to do my research here. You Australians, or do I call you Aussies? Australians or Aussies? Is it okay to call you Aussies? That's not something bad to say, is it? I don't know. I don't mean any offense if it's bad, but let me know where I should go to if I go to Australia. And I know if you live there, you're gonna be like, come to my town. Yeah, I know. Maybe I'll come to your town, say hello. But what are some really good attractions? And is it possible to drive from coast to coast? Is it safe for a foreigner to do that, like me? Is there places to stay along the way that aren't sketchy? I don't know anything about the country, so excuse my ignorance. I need to educate myself before I go. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to go tomorrow, or next month, or this year. I'd like to go maybe next winter. We'll see. Because when it's winter here, it's summer there, right? The only thing I don't like about Australia is they got those big, giant, humongous spiders. And I hate spiders. No. Spiders and me don't mix. We're not friends. We had a falling out when I was a kid.
And the bigger and hairier they are, the more we don't like each other. Big hairy tarantulas are supposed to be in like a cage as a pet, not out on the loose where they can come and crawl up your back at night. Oh! No. Ugh. I had a friend who lived in Australia for a year or two, and he said that there was giant spiders there, like ginormous, big honkers, and they would just fall out of trees randomly. Just walking along, thud, spider falls beside you out of a tree, like thud, not just like, oh pat, oh there he goes. No, whack, oh there he is. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I have this thing with spiders. What do you call that? Or I don't like spiders. I'm not scared of them. I just don't like them. They have too many legs. It weirds me out. It's not fair. And if they're hairy and I can see their eyes, they have too many eyes. It messes with me. Too many eyes, too many legs. Ugh. How do you kill them? You have to like get a sword and like chop them in half? And you like whack them with a hammer? You step on them? What if they don't die and they get angry and they jump on you? I heard they can jump right onto your head. Oh, okay, I better stop talking about spiders or I'm not going to want to go to Australia anymore. But I still want to go. So, fill me in on some good spots to go to, you Australian friends. I want to go right across the country. Can I do that? Okay, this is Waterbury, Connecticut, I think. Waterbury, this freeway goes right over the city pretty much. Right over downtown. Very nice. This is like a very old city. This whole entire city is like straight out of the 18th century. Very nice. There's still way too many people out east. Like, non-stop. I'm from the Midwest, the North Midwest, like north of the North Midwest. That's where I'm from. In Manitoba, we have what, less than one person per square mile? Look at this. This is very different than what I'm used to. I mean, I've been driving for long enough that I'm used to driving through here. I don't think I could live here with that many people. That's just absolutely ridiculous. Hats off to all of you who can put up with that. Well, Diesel, the day's over. Another day. And another guy comes and parks right beside me. This is so frustrating. I parked in the rest area way out in the back by myself. Not even 10 minutes later, all the spots left in the rest area, another guy comes and parks right beside me. I'm like, okay, weird. What does he do? He turns his radio up loud enough that I can hear it clearly in my truck, and then he turns on his APU, which needs a new muffler. And it was pointed right at the side of my truck. Are you kidding me? What are you thinking? So I back out of that spot and I go down to another spot. And now just as I started making this last clip, another guy came and parked right beside me on that side. He's not as noisy though, and he's just a day cab. Looks like he's a tow truck. Yeah, he won't be here long, I'm pretty sure. He won't be sleeping here or nothing. Oh, what's up with people, eh? All the spots in the whole rest area, why do you come and park right beside the only truck out by himself? He's probably out by himself because he wants to be alone. I'm a solitary kind of guy. Leave me alone. Don't come park right beside me. Hi, Diesel. Jeez, end of my day, I'm all grumpy. Yeah, you're grumpy, man. You got that right. You're grumpy. You need to chill out. Fine. Have a good night, guys. We will see you in the morning. Tomorrow, we're going to be crossing into Canada. New Brunswick, to be exact. Province on the east coast. And we're going to be going up along the border of Maine, north through New Brunswick to Pointe-à-la-Croix, or Cross Point, Quebec. We're going to get one drop off tomorrow, and then we got 3 to do on Friday, and then we head to the ferry. Not that kind of ferry. A ferry like a boat. Wouldn't that be cool if there was a ferry on the ferry, though?
Come on, I'm not that lame. See you tomorrow, 6 a.m.